Hey everyone, welcome to this episode of The Art of War +1. Today I'm joined by Liam Spronken and we're playing an exciting matchup of Chane versus Kano.
Yep.
So, we actually saw Kano have a surprise resurgence at the recent Road to Nats.
Yeah, Wellington's been well known for having a bunch of Kano players up there for a while now. So, of all the places to show up with Kano, that's probably the one I'd expect. Didn't do particularly well though.
Yeah, well.
Didn't top 8 either day.
Still Kano.
It's still Kano.
Still, maybe a matchup that actually might be more regular at Road to Nats. Because although the deck didn't top, it didn't do terribly either.
No.
Like, there was a few players like very close to making top 8.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Kano's always a fun deck to play. So,
Yep.
I'm going to go through it. For my sideboard, it's pretty light because all the Chane cards are so good. It's hard to choose some to take out. Anyway, I'm just taking out Inverts and Guardian and Shadow Realms because they're the most obviously weak cards in this matchup.
And we're only playing the one Null Rune.
So there's 2 Null Rune in this deck.
And there's 3 in that deck actually.
3.
If it's Jason Chung's list. Yeah.
But we've been seeing a lot of Chane decks that only have 1 Null Rune. Mm-hmm. So we just thought we'd more accurately demonstrate what this meta would look like by just playing the 1.
Yep. And I'm taking out a bunch of stuff. So I'm taking out 1 of each potion. Because they don't block, and I find cutting down blues because I'm sitting on 31 already. Sitting on 26, 27 is great to end up at. And I don't think I'm going to have time to set up multiple potions. I think 1 energy pot's the most I'll ever see.
Yeah.
Taking out 3 zaps because they're our worst blue, and so we're sitting on 26 then.
Cool.
Taking out 3 Voltic Bolts, which is a strong card on its own, but I want to be playing off more than 1 card in hand, and that's where Voltic Bolt shines.
You're looking for your cards that like chain together, right?
So your Reverberates and your Aether Flares.
Yeah, are your really big cards.
Yep. And then 1 Stir, because it requires... It's one of your more reasons heavy cards. It's still good to see, so I'm leaving in 2, but I'm taking 1 out.
Just because if you draw duplicates of them, that can be quite bad.
Yep. Taking out 2 Forked, which is all my Forks. Don't have heaps of Null Rune to go over. I want to go fast and wide. And then 1 Tome of Fendel, 1 Remembrance, because they don't block particularly well.
Yep.
And I expect the matchup to be faster.
Cool. Alright, let's get into it.
And then you're not playing Skullcat or Ironrock Gauntlet.
Because you're not a wuss.
And I'm not verse Katsu.
I think you just say you're not a wuss.
Oh,
you just go with it.
What's that? Yeah, I'm not a wuss.
There you go. Alright.
You can start.
I start. Wow, this is a surprise.
You don't do anything turn 1, right? So.
No, but I get to get my soft shackle going.
Well, you're going to die turn 3 anyway, so.
What?
Yeah.
Spoilers?
Scripted content.
Next you'll say this slide.
Sorry, before we start, I'm going to sideboard differently, because I remembered there's paper scenes in my deck.
Oh, okay.
I forgot I was just sideboarded for Bolton, so they were still in there. So we're going to take out 2 Fateful Scenes and leave in 2 Voltic Bolts.
Alright, just change it up quickly. This will be a quick cut if we ask Greg nicely, but most likely you're just going to have to
cut. That's probably fine.
You're going to suffer through this.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, so we're on 61 cards before this, so we'll get down to 60.
Yep.
Makes it much easier with your sideboarding decisions when you can cut 3 free defense reactions. They're good at blocking Nebula Blade and Consuming Volition, so I think that's a consideration. But if Consuming Volition comes up, I always have Natural Arcane Barrier to use.
I think a lot of like defense reactions, whether you keep them in or keep them out in certain matchups, play preference.
Yep.
Like if you feel uncomfortable in a certain matchup, then you're probably going to want to lean on more defense reactions. Whether if you feel comfortable, like I'm probably a bit guilty of just taking all my defense, like not playing many defense reactions versus Warrior because I'm fairly comfortable against it.
My first hand as well.
But I know some people that just go way over the top for Warrior, so it's kind of player and matchup dependent. Your Norrens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not your Norrens, your defense reactions.
Alright. Let's try this again.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's a way better hand. It was intentional.
Oh, God. Jeez. This guy.
Just scamming Daniel.
Alright, we'll pitch our Rift Blind.
Yep. If you have like Seeds Demigod as your last 2 cards, and then a good Arsenal card, then I get super punished.
It would be nice. I think I just go...
I'm really wanting to see a Nebula for 1 here.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky. I want to keep this card to Arsenal, so it probably is just Nebula for 1. Yep. You're going to Room Chant.
Yep.
Soul Shackle.
Yep.
Pitch. And Nebula for 1.
You don't have another card you want to filter.
Actually, yeah, I think we do. Maybe we pitch like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I did the same thing in one of our other recorded videos.
Yeah.
I was thinking about filtering this and then didn't realise I could overpitch to do it. So before we see if we want to block this with 1 card in hand, 2 resource.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, 1 resource, I think.
No, 2.
Yeah.
So it's 1 arcane and 1 physical. Which definitely means we want to look now because we can use our arcane barrier and play its stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to Kano.
You've got an eye, that's perfect.
Yeah,
1,
yeah,
2, 2
that's why I was
Kano
super
with,
happy
right?
about seeing the hand, right?
Yeah. This is a good first turn.
So top bottom.
Yep.
Banish a Voltic.
That's a nice one.
Then I think we're...
I'll bury 1 and take both.
Yep. And then I'm going to barrier 1, block 3.
Yep.
And so I get punished if there's like a good attack here. But I don't think there's any... The best attack here would be Ghostly Visit.
Yeah.
And if that's your last card and you don't get Arsenal turn 1, I think I'm fine with that.
Yeah. There's not that... Well, like, the punish is like 4 damage, right?
Yeah.
It's not like the end of the world, right?
Yeah. I'm going to Kano. Voltic for 5.
Okay. It doesn't do very much.
I like
at
how I
the
put 2
moment.
Voltics in the start of the video and I've just seen both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit the like button if you think Liam's
Oh, that
cheating.
was... Maybe should have been in consideration. That's alright. Maybe I should have +1 this and Crucibled, Arsenal this card, made it 8.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. How do you get the go again for the turn?
Oh, this is instant.
Oh, off the top?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to do it that way? It just means I take an extra 3.
Well, the other option that I play, the Nourishing, which just gets armor blocked.
Yeah, it does.
So it's probably not very valuable in Arsenal then. So I'll just come up with this.
Yeah. You do actually get a card here.
Oh, you get a
So-
card regardless, right? You can't let me have 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the Voltic was just for 5, right?
Yes.
Cool. I just banished 1. Seeping Shadows. The one I most want to see right now.
Pay you for 1 every turn for the rest of the game.
Gorgonian Term.
Yep.
Draw a card. Soul Shackles.
Yep.
I'm a very learned person.
Yeah. Reading everything. Jason Chung would be proud. Yeah, that's a good one to end up with last turn.
Yeah. Shadow Puppetry. Just Demigod for 3, unfortunately.
I'm just going to block 3 here.
Okay, yep. I'm just going to come in with Nebula Blade for 4.
Take 1.
Yep. End of turn shenanigans.
Nope. Not off
Yeah.
2 cards.
Just Arsenal and pass.
Yep.
And I take 1.
Yeah. So this turn, I'm ending up with the card. I'm happy to have an Arsenal and the 1 card I want to play for 1 card hand.
Yeah, that's great.
Yep. So we're setting out for a massive turn 3 here off the Tunic.
Yep.
Let's hope it's a good one.
Get 2 cards. It's not terrible. Got lots of non-attack actions, but not anything like super exciting to use them on. I think I just actually get the Seeping Shadows out. Seeping Shadows.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm just coming in for 4 with Go again.
Yeah, we'll take that 4.
Cool. I'm going to tick up Soul Shackle. I'm gonna pitch to come in with Nebula Blade for 4 with go again.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I should have taken 1 reenchant from last turn.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't block. Oh no, that was the first damage.
Yeah, no, I'll start.
No, I blocked 3, took 1 off the Nebula Blade, so I should take 1 more.
Okay. Alright, yep.
Take 4 here.
For 4. Cool. And then I just pitch a blue to make another enchant.
Yep.
And that is it.
Wow, okay, I feel like I dodged a little bit of a bullet there.
Yep. I take 1.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yep.
I just, didn't draw attacks that I wanted.
Stir.
Okay.
Crucible. Chain Lightning, Metacarpus Notes for 8.
I'm taking 8.
Blazing for 8.
Oof. Not a lot I can do.
And I'll ask on my last card.
Mm-hmm. Alright, dangerously close to just getting burnt to a crisp. Good banishes, good banishes.
Not good banishes.
Not good banishes. Alright. We're gonna lead for 0 cost, do nothing.
Yeah.
Here we go. 1. Oh, it does.
No,
It
it
does,
hits.
does do something.
I hit. I miss far too regularly with that card.
Yeah, I do.
Hitting
too.
a blue is not bad though.
No, it's not.
It's often It's often what you want, eh? Especially when you're sitting here with Howl from Beyond.
Yes. So I deal 1 damage to you.
Bang.
Are you sure you don't want to block that? With
I'm pretty confident.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm pretty confident unless you do 20 damage this turn, I'm not blocking. Because then we go to your next turn and I kill you on your turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I deal 20 damage this turn.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit of a conundrum.
Yeah. So I saw one of the best cards in the matchup, which is Blazing-A-Thon. Nothing else pushes damage like it. So that's what we want to do here.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm a dead duck.
Let's find out.
Play Shadow Puppetry.
It's a good one to hit though.
Those are my arsenal from last turn. I just didn't have anything I really wanted to put it on.
Yeah. What was the card you left in your hand at the end of the turn?
It is a Yellow Seeds of Agony.
Okay.
It's like, it just, like,
Didn't really
just
do
a lot
anything?
of cards that don't do very much, right?
Yeah.
You go...
How?
How...
Do you have a Rift Bind?
Seeds- I do, but it's from hand.
It's a shame you don't have an even fold.
Yeah, if I have an even fold, this is fantastic. So I've got 1 resource left. So I break Iron Weave. No, I have to play an attack action.
Yeah. You can't do it
Oh, that's
first.
so sad.
There's a lot of the problem with Chane is sequencing everything correctly.
Yeah. It's gonna take a while to work your way through. So I've got 1 resource setting.
Something I'm guilty of playing Chane, which you should really look out for, is in the slow matchups when I'm stacking up my banish zone. I have missed banishes at the start of my turn because I sit there and look at like 5 cards and I'm like, oh, I've done it.
Play another Howl. And then use my last resource. To come in with Rift Bind for
A billion.
2, 5, 8, 9. And 2 Arcane.
Oh yeah, it's much lower than I expected it to be.
Yeah. So if this is from Banish Zone, then I think I win.
So it's
the game.
11 with and you've
Unless
got
you can kill
no no resource.
Yes.
But you could come in for 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a counter on it, but I don't think it matters.
I'm going to look at it and banish.
Yeah. No Demigod.
Yeah. Break in, come in for 4.
Soul Shackles as well. Soul Shackles it?
Yeah.
Yep, we're taking 4 there.
Yeah. Don't think it's hugely relevant because I think I'm hugely dead.
Five.
Pitch 3. Block 1, take 4.
Up 4. Oh, can I play that? can. So on that one, not that one, and I want these other two for next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So Kano.
Yep.
Get an Aether Flare.
Pretty nice.
Yeah. Aether Flare for 3.
Yep. I'll block 1 and take 2.
Snapback for 5.
Oof.
Take 4. You've got 1 floating.
Yes.
Yep.
Alright.
So now you're at a very easy kill threshold.
Yep. With the Storm Striders up. Yep.
Yep.
I don't really have very decent
So you
cards.
banish fire 4.
That's true. I'm gonna kill myself. You can't have me. We're gonna pitch 2. Oh yeah, Soul Shackle, pitch 2.
Yep.
And Ghostly Visit you. For 4.
And 1.
And 1.
It's kind of annoying. I was going to block and just see if you had more, but... Alright, we'll just see if you have more before I block. Reverberate for 4.
Yeah, I die.
Yep. I don't think there's anything Chane can have, but
Yes.
it's worth playing around what you can.
Yeah. So I think you might struggle a little bit against some of the faster decks. They're a bit more geared to just be super aggressive.
Mm.
Like, if you plunder runs and stuff. I mean, plunder run on
Oh, the
turn
plunder
1
version
would
of
actually
Chane.
be, like, huge
Yeah.
against you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And Consumer Volition's probably pretty good. And
Yeah.
E-Strike's always been a scary card for Kano players.
Yeah, exactly right. So
Yeah.
just some of the more aggressive cards are probably going to make the Kano player sweat a little bit more.
Yeah.
And if that deck becomes the predominant version of Chane, then I think Wizards will struggle a little bit more.
Mm.
As it is, I think, against this version of Chane at least, Wizard is a very strong pick.
Yeah.
Just because, like, the majority of times you'll get there before I hit 30 damage, right?
I think that's a lot of the reason why Jason's put 3 Null in that list.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
it's a lot
that
slower.
reason. Yeah.
You need to be able to slow the game down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything too crazy on my side. It
Yeah.
just took a little while to sequence some of the cards.
And I think we'll be retouching this deck. We'll be adding in Chains of Eminence.
Yep.
I think it's relevant in quite a few matchups now.
Okay.
So versus like Bolton and Dorinthia, it's
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, because
Um,
Bolton's playing 9 Take Flight and 9 Bolt
Yeah.
of Courage.
And you can normally pick when they're on Lumina.
Yeah.
So you can just name a Lumina and they can't
Yeah.
play their turn.
Yeah.
And yeah, Bolt of Courage and Take Flight, as you said.
Yep.
And then Dorinthia naming Warrior's Valor, Chain naming Seeds or Riftbind.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any other matchups you'd want to do, but
Yeah. And Chane, you can also name Karen Husk as well.
not in Wizard you don't.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're playing Karen Husk with you.
If they're playing Karen Husk, you're super happy.
Yeah, but for the other decks that play Chane,
Yes.
for play
Chains of
Chains.
Eminence. Yeah.
Yeah, Chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully that won't be the better because I can see some commentators getting mixed up on that.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm super excited to see how Kano does in Road to National Seasons.
Yeah,
Um,
I think the deck has a lot of potential. If the meta continues to ignore them.
If people keep not bringing Nelrune, the deck definitely
Yeah.
has the power to go.
Yep.
Yeah. But all it takes is you to run into 2 people who are being like, yeah, let's bring 4 Nelrune.
And then your tournament is over, right?
Yeah,
There's a
that's
very
it.
high risk.
Especially for
high
these
reward
lower
deck.
round tournaments where they're like 5 and 6 rounds and going X and 2 in the early rounds makes
Yeah.
you drop out. So
Yeah.
that should be a big concern for you, is like the consistency of a deck.
Mm.
And that's something Kano's always struggled with, is the consistency doesn't rely on your deck or your skill, it relies on what your opponents are bringing.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to play around.
Yeah, exactly right. Like you can build a deck to deal with like 4 Null,
Yeah.
but it's not ideal, and it means like you're going to lose to the people that just outright try and race you with 0 Null.
Yeah.
So you kind of are forced to go one way or the other.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that game. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Yep.
Cool. See you next
And
time.
we'll see you next time, yeah.